say, yeah, I got my gun, but I believe in the Most High. But I don't know. I'm a little bit more safe when I got the gun over. Like the Most High see that. See what I'm saying? You know, it's through the spirit. You know. Go ahead, Al.
It says, verse 21, it says, "For the Most High have given strict commandments to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should do, what they should observe to avoid punishment."
Exactly. The Lord gave us to avoid punishment. If thou doing right, thou be accepted. People say it all the time with all. You know what I'm saying? Do unto others, if you do unto you, love thy neighbor as you love thyself. Everything that you do is going to come back upon you. The Most High is not mocked. The man shall reap what he sowed. Alright? And that's why certain men and brothers too, we not perfect. We fall, we fuck up. But at the same time, we got to get to a point where, and we should be at this point, especially after we've been around so long, that you want to repent less as possible. There's going to be times in the week where you got to fight the flesh and it'll be harder than some days. Some days it be easy, some days it be hard as hell. You know what I'm saying? But you want to repent less as you can because you want to go through that strength gate. You're trying to get to that land of good things. All that falling off or falling to the flesh, that shit ain't going to be working. It's like you don't really want to take that chance. You know what I'm saying? You basically want to leave a good report. You know what I'm saying? For the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It's like Yahweh Shah going to the Heavenly Father speaking on your behalf. And even though the Lord has to ultimately continue to show us mercy because we're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? But you want to offend less. We don't want to be hypocrites up in this. You know what I'm saying? We can't be out here leading camp, then we riding around breaking in cars, doing all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Or advising other people to do so. You know, they say they hate whomever people at the gate. So if anything, if I'm around people that's doing bullshit, breaking it, I'm telling them, hey, y'all should be doing this, doing that. I'm not gonna be egging them. I'm not doing it, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily trying to lead them on the right path too. You know? So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? That's that you gotta stay that way. You gotta be strong in your faith, and that's why, you know what I'm saying? It's good to have certain chapters or read the word to keep when you start having those vain thoughts. This is just advice. When you start to have thoughts where it's hard in the flesh, you can do certain things, fornicate, whatever the situation, you know, get in the word, man. Ultimately, God out to pray and read the word. You know what I'm saying? But some stuff gets too hard. I usually try to, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym and do certain stuff, but sometimes that shit, you please the flesh, or you do other things in the flesh that occupy that shit, you fuck around and still really want to do it even more now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta balance it out through the spirit. You know, the flesh is weak. That's why the scripture says the spirit and the flesh, you know, contradict to one another. You know, go ahead out. And it's way harder to walk in the spirit than to walk in the flesh. But that's where the reward lies at. That's that straight gate we're talking about. All right, go ahead out. I'm off that, bro. You good?
Like Ezra 7 verse 22, it says, "Nevertheless, they were not obedient to him, spake against him, and imagine vain things."
Right? These people imagine vain things and they speak against the Lord. So when the Lord destroys and people don't make it, I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna second guess it. Hey, the Lord have mercy on me and my house or whatever. So that's all I can ask for. You know what I'm saying? Through the spirit. But that's why we say Lord willing. You know what I'm saying? Or we can hope for that. We can't guarantee that, but that's what we're seeking for. We're going through that straight gate. We're running towards it. You know what I'm saying? One at a time. You know what I'm saying? Through the fire, the water, whatever we got to go through because we understand what's on the other side. Nothing here, you know what I'm saying, is holding us not trying to get around another way. Or not trying to try at all. You know what I'm saying? Or try to go through that narrow path at all. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 23 says, "And deceive themselves by the wicked deeds. He said of the Most High, He is not, and do not His ways."
Right, so just because you don't acknowledge it is not a God don't mean you ain't going to be judged. Because people like to hide that, you know, other fact, well, I ain't no Christian, I ain't grow up no Christian, woo, 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 this and that, you know what I'm saying? That's just like they said on Minister Society. When he was up there, well, he wasn't in the truth, but he was a good little Muslim dude. He was in there like, you know, I'm the truth, but y'all be talking at home, but they make it seem like it's a bad thing. Like, that's how you know niggas is just demons, bro. When you telling them some right stuff, and they get mad at you, but they making it seem like you being wrong to them, you gotta get away from them niggas, man. Because they decision, you know, at the end of the day. They clearly know they made their choice. Alright? Go ahead, all right.
24 says, but his law have they despised and denied his covenants.
Right? They clearly despise the covenant. They despise the law. They despise the word. They despise the gospel. They despise everything that comes with the Most High. That's why I say in Isaiah 30, they say, speaking to us, prophesying to his lies, prophesying to his deceits. You know what I'm saying? Let the word of the Most High, you know what I'm saying, don't come near us, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they despise the law. They despise correction. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they're not going to be worthy of those good things. But Israel is so hypocrite. Israel feel like they deserve those things just because of who they are. You don't want to do nothing. You don't want to make no sacrifices for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to, you ashamed of the Lord. So you don't want to confess him. You don't want to say no to people that, you know what I'm saying, but you want the Lord. It just come and save you, man. It don't work like that. You know? And the Lord said, hey, forgive others for your follow, forgive your trespasses. So, hey, you got to treat your brother and sister. The Lord look at that just as much as you can have a perfect relationship with the Most High. But if you still go and lie in your brother's face, or you still, you know, sleeping with your brother woman and all that, that's just as bad. The Most High said, if a man had works, but if you have no charity, all that is voided, man. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
Says,
It's a lifestyle.
Says, but his law, verse 7:24 says, but his law have they despised and denied his covenant. His statutes have they not been faithful and have not performed his works.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord not thinking about, oh, how many hours you read the Bible. Oh, I read the Bible front and back how many times? But you ain't practicing. You're not applying none of that to you. You know what I'm saying? Which, to a certain extent, if you actually, honestly, the word of the Bible, the word is so strong that it's naturally going to apply to you. You got to be a real demon to read the Bible, then literally just go and then do something completely, well, completely contrary to it. You see what I'm saying? Because once you do, that's like a lot of jakes that be in prison, and you know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing but to read. So, you know, they start to apply it to themselves. The difference is they not necessarily distracted because they injured. That's why when they do come out, you see women, everything is to your own, you know, pleasure. So it's just like, it's kind of harder to stay on the same way you was when you was, you know what I'm saying, confined. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lifestyle.
2 7:25 says, therefore, Esdras for the empty are empty days, and for the full are full things. Verse 26 says, behold, the time shall come that these tokens which I have told thee shall come to pass. It says, and the bride shall appear, she shall come forth. She coming forth shall be seen. It says that now is withdrawn from the earth. Verse 27 it says, whosoever is delivered from the foresaid evil shall see my wonders.
Right? We want to see the wonders of the Most High. We want to be saved from these foresaid evils that's going to take place. You know, the Lord said, you can look down and see the reward of the wicked. I don't want to be a part of that. I want to see it. I want to see the works. I want to see the power. I want to see the glory of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? I want righteousness to be established, period. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You know? I have no problems about it because like the brother said, man. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not, I know that the Most High got righteous men, righteous brothers that's going to reign with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? For the day. Go ahead.
Verse 28, it says, for my son Yahweh Shai shall be revealed with those that be with him. It says, and they that remain shall rejoice within 400 years.
Right, rejoice with the Lord 400 years. That was verse 28.
Yeah. And they that shall remain shall rejoice within 400 years.
Right, so those that remain